The sixth on the card. We've got a first starter in here as well, a horse making his Hong Kong debut. Atomic Force, isn't it? It's start number 4 for him as he switches back to Happy Valley. Gets up to the 200 metres here for the first time. Drops of God's a 3-time winner over the trip, but they've all been at Sha Tin. You're My Everything, a last start winner. Jazz Club makes his Hong Kong debut. Raced under the same name in the UK for Roger Varian. Sky Forever's a last start winner. Magic Phoenix, possible speed for him from barrier 2. Trader has been off the track since May. Missed his last intended start. Never Too Soon missed his last intended start as well. Super Dob in place last time out. Stormtrooper, and then Wood on Fire, who's a 5-time course and distance winner. All right, Matthew Chadwick will ride him from barrier number 4. And speaking of barriers, this is how they line up for the 6th event. Mark, where do they find themselves in the run?
Magic Phoenix for Blake Shinandrew 2 starts ago was able to go forward and share the lead with Valiant Elegance, and he ran second in that race, beaten half a length. He draws nicely in 2, and he does have that gate speed to lead from down there. Drops of God can come across from barrier number 7. First starter is Jazz Club off the back of 4 trials. Trader was scratched last time. He got fractious on the float down from Chung Fa. He's shown pace in the past, but he hasn't raced since the 15th of May. Poor old Lucky Archangel, Paul. He can't draw a gate, he goes back, and we know all You're My Everything races best going back in the field too.
Yeah, like both his wins have come from the back as well, so he'll definitely get back in. Look, I thought Stormtrooper might get a nice enough run on the inside along with Wood on Fire there, but look, there's no actual leader in this race, a horse that's like a confirmed leader, so we'll see what happens once they get into position.
Okay. All right, well, let's start off with some winning form here of You're My Everything. He's won a couple of races this season, in actual fact. And we'll start off with him beating Super Dobbin, amongst others here, Mark.
And Super Dobbin draws the rail on the inside this week, does Super Dobbin, but he's been very hard to catch. He's run that one good race, not a bad performance here. You're My Everything, Paul, this is the go. Just save him for one run at them and then see if he can be too swift at the end. He beats Family Folks, and we know after last week that form is now very good.
Yeah, Family Folks came out and won on the Wednesday night. So, look, a good run from him. And look, he could get the race run to suit, just with a bit of pace in this one.
OK. Next up, Sky Forever, Paul, beating Stormtrooper and Wood on Fire.
Yeah, look, I did think Wood on Fire really got the rub of the green here, and he did finish on nicely enough for 4th. Again, Sky Forever, look, he'd been promising to win this win a race. He finally managed to get in and win this one. So he came through the inside there and won nicely. So a good win from him. And look, I haven't given up on Wood on Fire as well. He's quite well rated at the moment.
He's had a trial since Sky Forever and had everything go his way there. Up the fence, never went round a horse. Can't give up on Stormtrooper either. His trial wasn't too bad, and we'll see it soon, I'd say.
Yeah, he was a little bit unlucky, got held up. He's certainly better than that. And yeah, this is the trial we're talking about. And Jazz Club, the first starter, Mark, too.
Jazz Club was raced under the same name for Roger Varian, won over the 1200 at Windsor. That is a Stormtrooper with the big white blaze on the outside. Fantastic Treasure wins, Smoky Bears going hard, and Sky Forever's following Stormtrooper. So wasn't asked to do too much Stormtrooper, Paul, but he will need the pace on. That's how he races best.
Yeah, exactly. And look, you can see Jazz Club, look, he just sort of weakened out a bit. He's been gelded since he's been here in Hong Kong as well. He's 1,099 pounds.
Yeah, he's been here a while. He arrived in September. They gelded him back in March, but this is his debut. Now, Never Too Soon, Paul, he missed his last start with a fever, but this is him running 3rd as favourite behind Nam Jong Sing's the start before.
Yeah, and you can see he's drawn wide. That was the only query I've got. He's got the outside barrier, draw barrier 12. So he'll need a bit of luck. He'll get back, and I think he'll be running on strongly as well. So, look, he's another one of the chances, and of course, Zach is riding him as well.
Just barrier 12 was a concern, especially with no natural leader in the race. And if they did go slow and he has to go back and gets trapped wide, it might be tricky. So the 12 was the complete off-putting thing. OK, well, he's been back to the trials Never Too Soon since then, Mark. And this was, when he finishes out the back, he might even finish last, I think, in the end. But Zach hasn't asked him any questions at all. Not at all, just a very quiet trial, just to get some miles in the legs, Paul, after, as it was pointed out by Andrew, he was scratched on the 11th of May. So nothing more than a maintenance trial, and it's hard to get a gauge on what he did here because it was just a stretch of the legs.
It was, wasn't it? So very quiet, and he finished out the back there.
OK, all right. He does jump from barrier 12, as Mark said, but say based on that previous effort, I think he's probably one to consider. It's Magic Phoenix, though, Paul's our favourite.
I'm going to put him in because I think he'll go forward, Magic Phoenix, and he'll be right on the pace. But I'm going to stick with Wood on Fire. He has won off a higher rating before, 63, and his last couple of starts, he just hasn't had too much luck. I think from his draw and a light weight, he's going to get a little bit more luck. So he's on top, the 12, Magic Phoenix from the front. Drops a God, another one that can go forward, and Sky Forever, a last start winner. 12, 6, 2 and 5.
Stormtrooper, if he does get that run on the rail, as the speed map suggests, 3 back the inside, it's not going to be a bad place to be for him, and he's going to be in front of You're My Everything, and the pair of them do have a good turn of foot late in the race. So 11 to beat 3. Magic Phoenix should be at the other end on the speed. Blake's had one ride for that second behind, then in form, Valiant Elegance. And Sky Forever, impressive win last time, but he did have everything go his way up the inside. 11, 3, 6 and 5.
11's in for me as well, Stormtrooper. I'm going to take a chance, though, right at the top of the handicap here with Atomic Force. He got galloped on last time at Chartin, so forgiven that. Up to 1,200 metres here. Lexi Bedell from Barrier 6. I know he's a good horse. Atomic Force will give him another chance. That's race 6, Class 3, over the